This morning started actually extremely unusual. So this morning I went I went out to get I went to get some coffee, right? You know, I woke up early or didn't I didn't wake up earlier actually. That's a lie. I would never wake up earlier than like 7. No human could be awake that early. Anyways, I wake up at 7. I'm like, "Oh my god, it's Monday." But you know what that means? Late start time, baby. Ooh, booyah. I love late start. It's just, you know, get up 30 minutes later. Except this time I didn't get up 30 minutes later. I got up on time. I was like, "Oh shit." I woke up on time. So before school, as you always have to do, you have to be a good little American consumer. So before school, I go do my American duty of buying a coffee. Now this is the first time, first time I've done this, buy a coffee before school. And the main reason I drink coffee is because it kind of has an effect of, I would say, I don't even know if this is scientifically true or not, but inhibiting the embarrassed part of my brain, like the part of my brain that like receives, oh, that was stupid to say, or maybe I shouldn't say this, or maybe I shouldn't say that, maybe I should think about this logically. That's gone, all gone, just disappeared. And it's great for my YouTube channel, because like if I say something stupid on here, like you guys will never hear about it. It'll never see the light of day, except for that one time I was drunk. And So I get some coffee, and you know it's going great. First period goes by. I'm doing great. You know, coffee makes me super sociable, and I'm talking up my one desk partner. not exactly, but that's more than usual. No, don't get me wrong. That is a huge milestone. Okay, we lost somebody here, but now it's 3v3 instead of 3v4. So I go into school. First period goes fantastic. I'm talking with people around me. It's going great. It's going great. I go into second period, my financial literacy class. Still high on caffeine, keep in mind. And, you know, I sit down, put my phone in the phone caddy, whatever, start talking to my friend, and the lesson starts. And our teacher is talking about, like, options trading, and how, like, if you bought 10 contracts of Apple shares at a strike price of 300, and then the stock went up to 350, that you would have a certain amount of $50,000 of equity. I think that was the number. I'm not exactly sure. I can't really do the math right now. So you'd have $50,000 of equity. And he says if you don't have the money to like actually like buy the stock itself with the call options, you could just sell the stock sell the options itself. But the fact is that you won't get all $50,000. And I was just like, is this guy clowning around? So then, as my sociable coffee-induced, you know, coma self, I whisper over to my friends. I'm like, bro, this guy's a clown. This guy's an imbecile. This is wrong. You know, I do the hand with the neck motion at him, and then of course the teacher sees me and he's like, hey, Luca, or I guess Cloud in this case, huge name drop. What are you doing over there? What are you talking about? So I was like, so then he called on me, right? Now, what I should have responded, I should have said, oh, I was talking about nothing, I'm sorry for disrupting your lesson. I was just talking about how, you know, Stephanie got hammered by Chad Schlongenson last night. You know, absolutely Magnus. And that should have been the end of it, right? But no, I actually tell him what I was actually thinking. I was going, well, I don't think you're correct here, and here. Due to the fact that, you know, it's practically free money, so then there'd be a lot of different corporations competing for the contract, making it so that you would most likely get 50% on the, actually, not 50%, $50,000, you get all $50,000 in equity from the little call option, because, you know, you have Greedy Corporation A, and you have Greedy Corporation B, right? Greedy Corporation A sees, oh my god, it's free money, I can immediately exercise this option at $50,000 for when I can just buy it and immediately exercise it. I want to buy that. I'll pay you $40,000. And then Greedy Corporation B goes, oh, hold on, Greedy Corporation A. I think I'm actually interested in buying that call option for $45,000. And, you know, then Greedy Corporation A goes, nah, hold on. I'll do $47,000. And so on and so forth until you reach like $49,999, right? Because that's how competition works. Right, and it's also just free money, right? The corporations don't even have to do any work for that free money. It is quite literally just free money. So then I explained this to him, and he first responded with like a kind of a little bit of confusion, and then tries to clap back, but I'm like, oh, but no, the problem is that you're explaining it wrong, to a bunch of teenagers who are, a little bit, you can have a little bit of danger here. And then he goes, oh yeah, but I'm explaining it to these people who are over here. He did it with his hands, but I'm doing it with my mouse over here, and you're over here. And I'm just like, yeah, but these are also people's finances. I didn't, after that, my normal ass brain kicked in, and I was like, oh yeah, no, of course. And my normal ass brain kicked in, and I stopped disagreeing with him. Like, I care about my grade, and it's probably gonna take a hit from this. And so of course after that I go back to being sane Cloud and actually just start like agreeing with whatever he says, like you're supposed to with teachers, right? Like they're not supposed to be partisan on your grades, but let's be honest, people. Let's be honest. Like, you just leave me alone. Like, I don't know. So I mean, yeah. And then so after that he started pouting like a little child. Like he was just he was after that he was like, okay guys, now we're gonna cover put options. If we have a put option at a strike price of 300 and the price goes back down to 250, how much that owes to be $50,000 in equity. Like, he literally just sounded like a kid who got his Legos taken away, right? Like, or was refused to buy Legos. He was just sulking around and being super moody, and that lasted until the whole lesson. And that was like a solid 30 minutes of him just being angry. And like, I don't know if I hurt his pride or something that a student corrected him, but it was funny and scary at the same time, right? Because I'm in his class, and I want to get a good grade, like any normal ass troglodyte on this planet. I generally want my thing to be around 100% and not maybe between 90 and 100%. That's generally my score. I mean, I have not failed to get a over 90% my entire high school career, and if this interaction means that he starts grading my shit wrong, because I mean, I don't know. If his pride is good enough to get hurt by a little student correcting him, going actually you are not supposed to do that. That's not actually how that works. If he got actually by a student and his pride got hurt, that's pretty bad. Ooh, nice TV. So I don't know. It was just a little bit concerning. But I think he wasn't expecting that response at all, because most of the kids in that class, if they're talking about not how silly the teacher is. And I've been talking about him like this behind his back the whole time, because he does a lot of silly stuff. It was just this time I was on coffee, and that meant that when he asked me, I was just like, I didn't have a filter on, and then that was catastrophic. Like, you can't just not have a filter on in class. That's not how that works. You just cope and see them mauled and die because you're not agreeing with everything the teacher says. And this guy always rants about his views on the economy as well, and he's always quick to call the opposing side crazy. And it's just if this guy is so ready to just call everybody else crazy he disagrees with, then I do not I do not feel safe knowing that he could just boop, your grade is now 50%. Your grade has just disappeared. Gone. Where did it go? I don't know. You really just misspelled that answer on that test, and I guess it really doesn't count here. And a little scared. But it was. But I mean, it's scary, but it's also just extremely funny, right? Seeing a whole ass teacher get his pride hurt by being corrected by a student, not something you really observe every day. Not something you observe every day at all. And man, seeing him because I'm gonna be straight, not a big fan of the guy. Not a big fan of the guy in the slightest. He talks a lot about how great his own class is. He goes, yeah, this is the greatest class, most important class you'll ever have in your life. You're gonna look back on this, thank God I had this class, right? He does a lot of that. It's like actual real life financial gurus. Talking about how great their class is instead of actually teaching you stuff. That is literally his class. He just talks around and he's like, and this other time when I was coaching the water polo team, we won, and now with this new coach, they're losing because I'm not the coach anymore. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, now can we get to the part where we learn the material? Is there material? Is there material in the first place? Did the material get kidnapped by the water polo players? What what is happening? Where did the material? It's not there. It's not there. And so, so that was the debauchery today. I probably should not have woken up. Probably should not have gotten up early and bought that coffee. Without that coffee, I'm sure I would have been insane enough to just say, "Oh, I was talking about nothing. I'm sorry, or Mr. Teacher." I don't think people are gonna track him down. Mr. Sorry, I didn't correctly pay attention to your class. I should have been paying attention, and I'm sorry I was talking to my friend over here. That was a mistake I made, right? You know, that's how I normally do it. And then the teacher's like, "Oh yeah, no problem. Just make sure you pay attention a little bit more in the class. It'll be a problem if you don't catch up on this drill." That's how it usually goes, right? You know, I usually I'm doing the same thing, just insulting, saying, "Hey, this guy's a fool. This guy's a clown." But this time, apparently, I just decided we're gonna go in. We're gonna actually tell him the truth. And honestly, Honest Abe, not really a smart idea. And for some reason, there was a missing assignment in the notebook. That was before this incident, by the way. So now I'm gonna have to go up to him and ask him to rectify that missing assignment after I just, you know, basically embarrassed him in front of his whole class. You know, all of his fanboys, practically. So yeah, it was a little bit, a little bit of ugh. I think that about sums it up. It was a lot of just, you know, him getting like any negative feedback for once and getting a little bit hurt by it. And you know, perhaps he should get bullied more, right? Like, cause I get negative feedback all the time, right? Somebody's like on the internet calls me like, "Hey, you're not entertaining." I'm like, "Damn, straight to the heart, man. You really got me there." But this guy couldn't even. But I mean, I guess the whole problem was that he was like 100% wrong, because like it's subjective whether I'm entertaining. Like, he was just objectively wrong. Like like, keep in mind, I'm no financial expert. Don't take our word for it. I'm sure you're all gonna go in the comments going, actually, he was actually correct in this certain situation. I'm sure that's true here and there. But generally, I think due to the forces of like competition, I was right. And yeah, so I don't know. I hope he doesn't do anything. I hope he's adult enough to just, you know, brush it off. Say, "Hey, I got bullied by a kid in my class today, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have a 6-figure income. I'll survive, right?" I'm hoping that that's what happens. He doesn't use his authority as the teacher to, you know, yeah, you know, drop my grade by a few percentage points, which is completely in his power. Completely in his power. And what else happened today? Another annoyed teacher today happened in government. One of my, you know, if you watch my videos regularly, that you know that's another one of my clown classes. So what was happening? We were watching a movie. Now of course, we're pretty lucky. We're watching a movie in class, right? And these people are talking in class, and like the teachers are like, "Hey, stop talking. That's a no-go here. This is not a talking camp. This is a pay attention to the movie camp, which is actually a really entertaining movie." And I don't know why you guys are not paying attention. Are you guys like horny or something? You know, why don't you go hump a tree? He said go hump a tree. Now, it's my pattern recognition neurons are starting to fire here. He says a lot, like quite a bit, that somebody is either masturbating, humping a tree, horny, like. There's, like, I mean, like, he's married, has 2 daughters, so, like, he always has that shield, right? But it's always just weird, just, like, why are you always doing sexual references? Little bit sus, little bit off, little bit, what's happening here? What's happening here? Like, so, I don't know. And so those were... I mean, that teacher wasn't specifically unhappy at me, so I'm not, like, in any danger. He's not about to drop my grade. I think he likes me because I don't do anything. I'm just mellow, right? And then in that class especially, I don't say anything, because I don't even have a friend to talk to in that class. I have nobody in that class. I don't know anybody in the class, so I can't even, like, talk to my friend, get questioned what I'm asking about, and then, you know, like, saying, "Hey, you're wrong." I mean, like, I don't think anybody would ever get history wrong. Like, there's no debates over history or, like, confusion over history. It's like, this thing happened. Or no, it's not history, it's government. But the government has this law. And wow, that's government. But yeah, so and if somebody fucks up in the government, it's not as bad as financial literacy, because, you know, as much as we all love government, like, and voting and stuff, Does it matter as much as like taxes and betting all your money on a stock option? Maybe not. Maybe not. So yeah, that was my school day today. A lot of debauchery, a lot of me perhaps making bad decisions. Coffee is normally great, helps with my channel. I do a lot of my content on coffee now just because it helps me a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was me ranting about my school day for 15 whole minutes. Wow. I should unlock a Yapper badge. Get the Yapper Award of the Year. Fucking Yapper Nobel Prize here. Oh my god. Hope you enjoyed that. And maybe I'll catch you next one. See ya.